I'm just sitting here taking in this view, y'all. Y'all know I'm always trying to find some place that got like a view. Let me try to zoom in, you know, give y'all a little scenery real quick before we start this video. Yeah, man, that beautiful Bay Area. That beautiful Bay Area, and it's only just one side of the bay. This ain't even everything it got to offer. But enough of that, man. What's good, y'all? It's your boy B. I'm back with another video, and this the update video. My bad, y'all. It took me like 3 weeks trying to get back to y'all. Life just been busy, man, between work, you know, the family, all that good stuff, man. You know, it gets in the way of me kind of wanting to record content when I want to. When I tell y'all, I literally like got off of work, got to the house, had my wife come with me to go get the car, came, got the car, you feel me, left, went home, and then just got back to regular programming. I didn't even have time to really record the pickup and do all that I wanted to. I just literally had to squeeze in time to just go pick up the car. So, you feel me? I'm a little late, but better late than never. I ain't even gonna waste y'all time. Let me go ahead and show y'all the Legend, man. And bam, there it is, man. Dent-free Legend Coupe, man. It's been a long time coming for this. It was a journey too, trying to get it done. So let me tell y'all, man, this color match is probably about as on point as we was gonna get it. He has sent me another picture because he had to paint it twice. So he has sent me this other picture of the color match that was just based off of the paint code, I guess. And I mean, it was so drastically off, it didn't make no sense. I'm gonna insert a picture right here so y'all can see that real quick. But yeah, y'all see that, man, like that wasn't quite gonna work. So, you know, he took the gas cap off. I told him to do this. Go ahead, take the gas cap off, take it to whatever little paint match person he go to, had him scan that, and then let's see what we get. And this is what we came out with here. So this looks a lot more closer to the rest of the car, which I'm happy about. Like we already explained, you know, he fixed the dent, painted that top half, redid the body moldings as well on each side and the mirrors because they were all faded. So pretty much every faded part is gone. There's a little tiny bit of oxidation that's coming in on the front of the roof right here, but you know, with plenty of wax on it, like it is, it kind of covers most of that up. And my car is in the garage most of the time. So honestly, that oxidation has looked like that since a year and a half ago when I bought the car. So, you know, I'm trying to keep up with that. And if y'all ain't noticed, yeah, if you ain't noticed, then the 19s that's on there now. Long story short, man, just a couple days ago, there was a ride out for one of my partners, and it was called Bringing the Scrapers Back ride out, because y'all know I'm from the Bay Area, I'm from Oakland. And so my partner threw this event on, and they was talking about bringing the Legend. I'm like, man, everybody gonna be on them big feet. I can't come on them little 18s. So I was like, at least I got these 19s right here. I actually got some spare 22s at my cousin's house that I could put on this thing, but I was like, I ain't gonna get that ignorant. But I have done 22s on these kind of older Acuras back in the past. I was a big rim guy before any of this, you know what I mean? And I started getting into like, you know, doing the JDM cars as far as like actually making them lowered and all that crap. Which, speaking of, y'all see the wheel gap on this, bro? Like, the wheel gap is horrible to me. Everybody's saying it don't look bad, but mind you, this come from somebody who had a lowered Legend. You feel me? So like, I'm not used to seeing all this gap. And then with the 18s, I had a thicker tire on there. So, you know, it just wasn't taking up as much space. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Will I ever lower a Legend again? Probably not. I just didn't like the ride quality of it compared to stock. But I already text my my tire dude, Ant, over there at East Bay. So I told him I want to order thicker tires for this. So these are 215, 35, 19. And so I want to go with a 225, 35, 19, just so I can get a little bit wider, which would give me just a little bit more taller sidewall to take up more of that gap, so we can have it looking better. But I'm definitely convinced to keep the 19s on there. The 18s I'm gonna have to keep as my stocks, because I actually don't have my stock wheels for this car no more. My father-in-law got them, so you know, I got to keep the 18s as my stocks. But yeah, 19s is on. Like I said, the dent is fixed, so I'm a happy camper. What we did discover too, I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, it sucks because, of course, this paint match is going to be a little bit darker than the rest because it's old paint versus new paint. But then this fender is actually a kind of a different shade, period. which we discovered, I'm guessing this car got repainted, at least on that panel, from some damage at a point in time. So that was a discovery that I couldn't really tell at first until we just did this whole thing. So I don't know if the whole front might have got redone or what. I don't know. It didn't have no accidents on record, but you know, it's an old car. People work under the table, so you never know. You never really know. But I'm not really tripping. At the end of the day, I mean, it still holds a California clean title, still runs great, still looks immaculate. So I really can't complain, y'all. I can't complain at all. And the car is back looking, you know, pretty good, pretty decent. I do think I'm still gonna wrap the car probably next year if everything works out money-wise. I think I'm gonna still wrap it and remix it, only because, you know, this is a factory color. So there's definitely other legends out there, same color on BBSs. And, you know, I'm not really into having a car that look like everybody else's car. So, you know, I definitely want to make it my own. So, you know, I rocked with this color for a little while. So by next summer, hopefully I should have it wrapped in a new color. I definitely want to rip the tint off, as y'all know. And like I said, I'm trying to get those thicker tires sooner than later. That's something that'll happen in the coming days. But yeah, overall, the car looks good, man. I really can't complain. I would say this is pretty much phase one of the Legend Coupe, which was pretty much just having a clean OEM, you know, clean OEM plus Acura Legend two-door coupe. This is phase one. You know, phase two next year is when we'll start really getting into all the, you know, all the little details, like getting the car completely rewrapped. You know what I mean? I want to get all of my emblems re-gold plated and everything else to make them a little more spot on and on point. You know what I mean? You know, get my music all the way done. You know what I mean? Get everything, all the details, get the interior completely redone. Just get all of the small details and a couple of large things that it needs knocked out so it could be more of a on point, I guess, show car, you could say, because I don't drive this car like that no more. It was my daily for some months when I lost my truck, but you know, it did what it needed to do then. But that's definitely not the plan for this car to be a daily. It's gonna be another garage queen, just like how the four-door was, you know. So yeah, man, I really can't complain. And then as far as the paint job goes, man, shout out to Gio over with Dual 6. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, and this is no roast to him. He's getting his resume up as far as getting his work experience and all that up. He's a young kid, so I respect the hustle. I respect the grind. I kind of knew it wasn't going to be super perfect just based off of the price point that he gave. So you feel me? I ain't mad at it. But to be what it is, he did a pretty good job. Like, it has a couple of flaws on it in person, but in an overall sense, I really can't complain for what it is. It's way better than having that dent on there. It's clean. It's cool. You feel me? In all reality, if I was to just have that panel wet sanded one more time, wet sanded and buff one more time, the paint, like the overall quality of the finish would probably be a little better, to be honest. But so it's not really bad. Essentially, I mess with Gio. I'll probably end up having him do some more little stuff on here if I keep on having to touch up this factory paint job. I'll probably bring it back to him, have some more stuff done. But you know, just for any of y'all that want the referral, you know, just keep in mind what it is that you're working with, because everybody's standard is going to be different. You know, and for this car, I wasn't necessarily looking for perfect, because I knew eventually I was going to redo this whole thing, but I just at least wanted to get through this summer, you know, with a nice overall clean look, you know what I mean? And that's definitely what I got out of this. And so I can't complain. I can't complain one bit. But yeah, man, other than that, man, life is good. Everything is cool, man. I really can't complain. Like I said, I just wanted to give y'all an update. I've been busy as all get out, man. Y'all pray for me, because I'm actually waiting to hear back for this position with my job, going into management. That'll change my life for real, because I already took a heavy pay cut coming to my current job, which, you know, I kind of traded in the money for peace of mind. You know, peace of mind, flexibility, stuff like that. And I mean, you know, the bills are still getting paid. I've actually been happier, to be honest. I've been happier, more at ease, just really floating through the days. You know what I mean? So I can't complain, man. If there's any lesson I've learned, is that, you know, all money ain't good money, number one. And number two, you know, money can be made in so many different ways, but like having your mental stability, having that, you know, just that peace and that happiness, man, like that's what means the most. And just being present for my family, for my kids, for myself, you know what I mean? Being present with God, just being at peace, you know what I mean? That's kind of what's more important to me. Money, you know, society makes money such this important thing. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, money is a tool. You know, it's a tool that we need. So I'm not saying don't go out there and try to get some money, but it's just like, you know, be mindful of how much of yourself you're sacrificing for the money. Because I think a lot of us, we chase a lot of money because we don't even understand the difference of things that we want versus things that we need. And those things that are just wants and that are optional become things that we put priority, and then we sit here and break ourselves to get all this stuff that ain't even worth it at the end of the day, man. So just, you know, be mindful, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Just be mindful of what you put your energy and your use towards, you know what I mean, moving forward. Because that's something I learned the hard way, you know what I'm saying? And them Kaiser visits and stuff like that, over all that stress, you know, it puts it in perspective, man. You can be doing all this stuff for all this mess that's temporary. I die and ain't none of it coming with me. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, I should have another video coming to y'all soon. We planning to do a legend meet and ride out. Not planning, it's official. So August 2nd, mark your calendars for any legend owners, of course, in Northern California period that want to drive out. We are doing a meet/ride out, a cruise and meet/barbecue, I guess you could say, over at SS Sato in Sacramento on August the 2nd. That's Saturday, August 2nd. I'll go ahead and post a flyer actually right here so y'all can take a look at that. Mark your calendars if you outside. Get your Legends roll ready, because we definitely going to be doing it big for that day. You know, we at least need to do one Legend meet this year. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out for y'all. Of course, I plan to record as much as I can during that whole event so I can bring y'all some more content. And you feel me? We just gonna go from there, man. We living life. We having a good time this summer, keeping it simple, and you feel me? Just going forward. That's all we could do. But I ain't gonna hold y'all though. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. This short and sweet. Just wanted to give y'all the update. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Hope y'all happy to see that the legend has no dent. You feel me? And I'll holler at y'all in the next video, man. Peace.